Hey guys, it's Drabble here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where we are on the very last case of this trilogy, I believe, and it is supposed to be a long one. And also, I am slightly sniffly, and it is way too late at night for me to be doing this, but I've decided to do so anyways. So let's get into the story. Hoping hopefully it'll wrap everything up, dealing with the Faye family as I suspected from last time. Shishito, the treasured Kiran village heirloom whose name means seven branch sword. I probably could pronounce that better, but I was afraid I was going to leave. It is said that the sacred sword represents life itself. What, in like timelines? Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Okay, like our destinies, the sword comes to one end, one merciless point. That's the Phoenix and Delilah. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed. That was Phoenix being scared in the case he was accused of murder, right? Like the first image that showed up was Mia dying. Then the illusion is revealed and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. And then it was Maya and what's-his-face who ended up being murdered. So yeah, this definitely seems like everything with the phase is definitely going to come to a head today. Well, I guess within this case. Hey Nick. Yeah, what is it? You know how we've got spiritual powers, unlike you? Sure. You are a spirit medium after all. But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. What's Pearly? Pearls. So, that's why we need to go to a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. Is that Delilah in the picture? Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year's issue of Oh, Cult! Winter Spiritual Location Special. Oh, Pearls look so happy. Maximize your spiritual powers just one night of intense training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. Probably because there'll be a dead body. I'll say, it sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training. Now I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. We're all going to go. Well, come on, don't just stand there, start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you better start packing your stuff. Huh? Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is the TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Azukara temple? No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. Love you, Pearls. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way. How can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? Nope, not going. I'm going to be nice and toasty at home. What the? What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. Yeah, that is Delilah. This nun. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? This girl. It's... My name is Delilah Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? I'll go. Huh? Hazakura Temple? I said I'll go. Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nick. You do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? Oh, Colt, New Year's issue received from Pearls. I mean, one thing we do know about the channeling technique is that it makes people look like the person they're channeling, which I guess knowing Delilah, that's slightly suspicious unless this is like an old photo. Kind of hoping it's an old photo. Delilah Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, but I just had to see for myself who this nun really was. I mean, being possessed would explain like it seemed like she would have alternate identities, like that would flash on and off. It's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should put on more clothes, or a jacket. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's just raining. Achoo. Her teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Wow, Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly? Achoo. Well. It's the woman from the photo. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Achoo. Oh my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold. What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human popsicles as we ho. Well, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. Thank you. I was starting to think I would Oh, yes. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Bikini? That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's terrible. It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. Wahaha, ho. She's joking, right? It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course? Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you come with one of those you channel. Wahaha, ho. Okay, Mrs. Claus. Reckless. Wahaha. Maybe we should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get reservations. Yes, that's right. You come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? Won't mind if I did not mean to do that. Let's talk first. So what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh my, you don't even know that? Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he is saying. Well. Just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. The channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared to help people boost their spiritual power. Holy items? If you turn an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you. Wahahaha. Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. Nick, you've seen supernatural stuff. You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. Hate that I've missed what Maya said. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. Eh? It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia, or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear? Wahaha, ho 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 ha. How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this. Sister, about this picture. Well, look at that. I must say, I look rather divine here, don't you think? Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it. Wahaha, ho ho ho. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really? That kind of sounds like... Sorry to cut in, but... This Iris, where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here to find a girlfriend, have you? Pearl's less mad at me. No. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening. Inner temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now? Wahaha. So she's in the inner temple, huh? Let's examine. First off, that looks like the main hall where we'll be staying tonight. From here it looks like one of those ice hotels you always hear about. You gotta have a heater or something in there, don't you think? I don't want to die. I'm not worried. I brought my hot water bottle. Did you bring one for me? What are you talking about, Nick? Who carries around 2 hot water bottles? If the cold doesn't kill me, the ice queen over here will finish the job. Let's go with the... What's this? What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh? Sure is. It looks pretty well maintained, too. This thing kind of puts your hometown to shame, Maya. Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened in Quran Village. We used to be a lot richer, back when people hired us to perform channelings. Oh, I see, but now the place looks a bit run down. I guess I was just born in the wrong time. Oh look, it's one of those snow motorcycle things. Most people call that a snowmobile, you know. Snow motorcycle thing, snowblowmobile, same thing. Too bad we didn't invite Desiree. I bet she could race like the wind on this snowmobile. Or maybe she'd give me a ride on this blow snowmobile. I told you it's snowmobile. She does not care. Oh, look, it's a cute little bell tower. Mostly love the sound of a giant bell. Oh, so which do you like better, that or the sound of money? Why do you have to put this tough question on the girl, Nick? Why? Sorry, but I'll take money for the win, Nick. But what are you apologizing for? I'll admit that was a bit weird. I think that's everything. So let's go to the main hall. She told us to go here. And I also have noticed that the katagama seems to be like a stone that is very widely used in channeling in this game. And I did notice that Bikini was wearing a pink one. And then there's one that's very prominent in this room. The main hall. I think it's even colder in here. It's you. Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. Weird, I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mystic Maya is right. Ooh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes. Ha ha ha, what a cute little acolyte. Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. I think she looks adorable. Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too? Ha ha ha. Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm not gonna scream in your guys' ears. You're Miss Elise Donium. I think. Donim, something like that. Yes, that's right. You know of me? My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick? I see it now. Svari, a fortune teller. I've got all your books, Miss Devim. Ha ha ha. What a sweet thing to say. And please, call me Elise. Thank you. Books? Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is? Well, an author maybe? Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. I still don't get it. I'm sorry I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. That's alright. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. Ha ha ha. Makes me feel very happy to hear you say that. I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked me if it was alright to make it into a book. Wow, must have been a really great story. Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. An apprentice? He calls himself Loris Deognim. Is it your son? I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. Well, on Larissa's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise, anything for you. Ha ha ha. Why you come here? Why did you come to Hazazura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training? Ha ha ha. No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Wow, I can't wait to read it. Rose was completely taken with her. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. So, is this why you're dressed like you are? Oh my gosh, so is that why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. What can I say? She's really a sweet lady. Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight? That's right. Would you like to help me too, Pearl? Yes, I want to help with whatever I can. Pearl looks like she just won the lottery. Oh, I'll help too then. Please don't. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But... Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it will be of help to you. A map. Also, I cannot be the only one that thinks this bridge right here looks oddly similar to the area of which the last case took place. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. There it is, on the other side of the bridge. That area looks suspiciously like the area from our last case, the Eagle River, if I remember correctly. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Come on, Nick, let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. But let's examine everything. It's an altar. Looks a bit old, but someone does a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Quran Village last year. Guess they really do have something to do with spiritual power after all. There is a laughably large Magatama on the altar. If I can see Psylocke with the tiny Magatama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under his hood. Definitely want to read the walls. I bet the writing on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Kind of like how we scribbled math formulas on the bathroom walls to remember them. For when you went into the bathroom during a test. Except we couldn't go to the bathroom during test. And I can't read these walls. There are straw zabuton cushions arranged around a hibachi brazier. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. If it wasn't for this hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death. It's also really small. I guess all the writing's the same. It's a stack of straw zabuton cushions. Maya told me this type of zabuton is called inza. Suppose if I never come here, I'd have missed out on all these new things. I really want to know more about this mirror here. But I guess that's just part of the altar. Alright, so let's go outside. Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go? Inside, hopefully. Where it's warm. I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is Iris? Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Let's go then. Is that a telephone in the birdhouse? Heavenly Hall, dusky bridge. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. We have seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights. Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump. It might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights. Yeah, death is a really good way to overcome phobias, alright. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge. Well, it's practically the same thing. Anyway, the inner temple is just up ahead, right? So let's go and check it out. Why isn't there another way across? That is most definitely the case we dealt with last time. Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. D-U-S-T-Y bridge, huh? It says Dusky Bridge, okay? Come on, Nick, take a look at that bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. The sign is obviously wrong, and I'm going to fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick. Do I look like a pencil holder to you? I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it? The people who live here, I guess? I doubt they have any real phones here. Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. It would have been smarter of them to build the main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. That was rough. Come on, Nick, why don't we hop across that bridge? It'll be fun. I'm not so sure. Looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Okay, Nick, but let's try to find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory. That right there sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. This is the same bridge, is it not? There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall. The sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished. Really? It's clear as day. The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Okay, I'll write wooden staircase on it then. Do you really think that it's necessary? We have to be blind not to see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime, Maya. And that is... I mean, I guess you're not supposed to really be able to see Heavenly Hall, but it's like quite obvious to me. Looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. I guess that's where I'll be training tonight. Do you want to train with me, Nick? And do the special course? I think not. But it'd be so great if you had spiritual powers too. Really? I see dead people sounds more like a cause for alarm to me. But you do see dead people, Nick. Did you forget about Mia? But let's go to the inner temple. Whoa. That bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. And at least half the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green. Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too. Yikes, that temple is in bad shape. It looks like it could collapse at any time. I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight? That has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something. Spirit Miriam afraid of ghosts. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? 'Cause it's like rain on your wedding day. And a free ride when you've already paid. And I'll stop now. But yeah, I just love that song. I don't care how much you pay me. I don't want to cross that bridge again. Well, we have to. No worries, Nick. No one is offering you any money. That's because no reasonable person would call that pile of popsicle sticks a bridge. The latter half of it was nothing more than a few planks of wood and some string. Hey, if we want to get back, we've got no choice but to cross it again, you know. Maybe I'll just stay. I've always dreamed of living in a little shack in the woods. Wow, you really are scared, aren't you? Please don't make fun of us. Looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires. They're really thin. Shouldn't they be just a little thicker? Oh, stop it. You're such a worrywart, Nick. If the bridge were really going to collapse, I'm pretty sure the boards would break before these wires ever did. What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again. Well, the boards were falling apart. Oh, wow, look at these neat Buddha statues. Maybe I'll take one home with me. No, you won't. Maya. But there are so many. They wouldn't notice if I took just one. There's only 6. Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice. What do you want to do with one of those anyway? Put it in the office, of course. You can trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of these. You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway? I actually have no clue what you're talking about. Hey, there's a giant robot buried in the snow. It's the furnace, isn't it? Well, there's something buried in the snow, but I think it's an incinerator. Oh, hee hee. But you gotta admit it looks like a robot. Sure. Anyway, I don't think it gets used much. Well, it's looking pretty rusty. Hey Nick, do you think this giant robo-incinerator can walk? I told you, it's not a robot, and it's not especially big either. Bah, you have no imagination. Thought it'd be real neat if you had to beat it to advance. Fight between a lawyer and an overgrown furnace. Who'd ever pay to see that? I most definitely would not. Let's start over here with this gate. Hey, a half-open gate. That's practically a welcome mat. Yeah, except the sign on here says no entry. Nick, rules are made to be broken, you know. You expect a lawyer to go along with that? Oh, come on. You're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go. Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you. Now you've got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay? I'm 100% okay with that. Looks like there's something written on it. I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple. What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? Must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here. Guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here. The gate? So that's the Inner Temple up ahead, huh? Looks kind of run down. Well, it wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny. So you're training here tonight, huh? Yep. Then everyone will see my spiritual powers. What was that? Sounded kind of like a wolf howl. Sounds like your stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead. I wonder if that roast is ready yet. Probably not. I don't think there's anything else for us to investigate. Alright, so I guess we'll move inside. Training hall, my butt. This is a dungeon. Man, look at this place. Just a tiny freezing cold room. Is this where you'll both be training, huh? So this is where you'll both be training. Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one. Really? But I thought... Pearl's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training. So says the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering. Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. Yep, definitely getting the feeling it's back there. Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. Is fake Delilah. Excuse me, but who are you? You're... Hi there. We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Is something wrong? No. It's nothing. I wonder why she's spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya? Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to. That wasn't suspicious at all. She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's not used to walking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick? That girl. It can't be, but... I mean, I will admit she looks like Delilah, but with all the supernatural stuff going around, could be anything. Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick. Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick. The actual training area must be on the other side of the store. I wonder what it's like. Phooey, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me. I can't. You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Sorry. I know what it is. IRIS. Ha 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 ha. Iris and Nick sitting in a tree. KISSING. It's actually been forever since I've sung that song. The hanging scroll. Doesn't look that old either. Ah. What is it? Why did she scream like that? The scroll. It's my mother. What? What? It's Misty Fey, Master of the Kron School of Channeling. Are you sure? Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition. So that's what the mark means. What is it? Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face. Maya. Well, how do you know it's not like someone older, like the previous master? I think that's also a possibility. It's a hanging wall scroll showing Maya's mother, Misty Fey. It's not that old. The crest at the top is the official mark of the master. I wonder if this temple has some sort of connection to the Fey family. I think it does, actually. Supposedly, it was founded by a branch family member of the Kron School. I'll have to ask Bikini in more detail when I get the chance. About Maya, and the Fey family in general. Is there anything else? Suppose not. So do we move inside or outside? Let's go back to this trading bridge. Woo, we managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling alright? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the trading hall, you've been really quiet. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, you, wait up. You think he's yelling at us? He must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Is that Larry? Ah, hey, I know you. You're... Whoa, sorry. Gotta run. See ya. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Laurice Dunim. I can't come up with a way to pronounce it. Liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the butts. Shut up. I'm Laurice. I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge. So, it really is our Larry. Now that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. So what are you doing with the last name Dunim? Well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate. A clean slate? You remember, don't you, last time? The Master Mask case. After that, I started to realize I didn't like the guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it. The Book of Destiny. A children's book? The Book of Destiny, do you mean? The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Dunim. It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved. Maybe we should buy a copy of the Magic Bottle. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. Really want to get that book now too. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I follow her anywhere. Well, she certainly is an elegant lady. Oh, and if you weren't looking at the screen, we are talking about Elise. You see, here's a photo I took of her in secret. Really, Larry? That does not look like a children's book either. That looks like a pretty big book. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. And are you sure this is in secret? Because she's looking directly at the camera. You want a copy, don't you? It's okay, I just happen to have made extra prints. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. To tell the truth, you must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? But what are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know. It's also about having a pure heart. And that's why I'm asking. Can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Let's say whole heart. Now that you mention it, I wonder. Looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended, and something else begun. Your love for her, because she seemed to fall in love with every single female you meet. Oh, Larry, sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Dunham. No, you're wrong. It's not her, it's the other girl. Other girl? Uh-oh, got a bad feeling about this. I mean, so do I. Can I present her a photo of Iris? Be like, are you talking about her? Whoa, yeah, her, my little Iris. She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. Wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her. Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have, basically, but Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream. This guy will never change. Everyone. Hey, Pearls. Hey, Pearly. Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall. Alright, can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm going to go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training. She already left. We are going to tell Pearls that she already left, right? Oh well. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training? Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. Ha ha ha. No pain, no gain, I guess. I'm so worried about you. Well. Let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. We must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. Alright, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, alright? Yes, Sister Bikini. And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini. Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight? Well, if you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Ha ha ha. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? Ah, I'd love to. Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Dumin. I keep coming up with something new to call her every time. So Larry, what are you going to do? Huh? Me? Well, because I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. Totally hear you there. Miss Elise, so for example, how do you read this? It says, gravely. It's kind of a tough word. Oh, okay, and what about this word? That's another tough one. It says, roast. What kind of book is she reading anyway? Well, I'm gonna go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise. Pearl's such an adorable character. Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. Until there's a scream of someone dying. Great, so it's before lights out. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom just be a little closer to my room? Mr. Wright? Wah. Oh, Miss Dionim. Are you going to use the bathroom too? No, but have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. Thought she said she was going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. Maybe I should go look for her too. Wow, Elise Dionim, a woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is... Oh. Sister Iris. Good evening. The really mysterious one is this girl. How... Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? I can't let this chance pass me by. Should try to talk with her. Maybe get some answers. In she leaves. Oh, her hair is brown instead of red. Your sister Iris, right? Yes. So, when did you come to Hazura Temple? I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. So you've never left? Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. I see. But didn't you go to college? Maybe enroll in the Ivy University Literature Department? No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. I see. But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone too. That's not exactly something worth bragging about. I don't see any Psylocks, so I guess that means she's not lying. But please don't stare at me like that. What kind of place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that. It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you. Well, I have to admit it's a whole different world up here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Huh? Talking with dead people. Who does it help anyway? I hate it. Really? So then why stay in a place like this? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out. Guess it's almost 10 now, huh? Mr. Wright? Yes? If it's alright with you, I would like you to have this. But this is your hood. It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too. I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. That's not suspicious at all. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. Peace out. Wait a minute, Sister Iris. Yes? Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. That's... Sister Iris? Please tell me the truth. You and I... Have we ever met before? Oh my gosh, it's 5 blocks. Iris? Oh, it's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow? Okay, so that was the bell. But we still don't know where Pearls is. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. Are we not going to look for Pearl? What the? Blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. February 7, 11 p.m. That scream, I'm sure it came from around here. Ah, someone's there, on the ground. Miss Dionam? Squish. Just stepped on something soft. Hey, don't step on my tummy like that. What are you doing lying there in the snow? I was passed out. What do you think? So that blood-curdling scream was you? Forget about it. Hurry up and call the police. Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but we still get reception here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring it with me. Oh, you're useless. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We got no choice. I have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will. Interesting. Huff, huff. It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. Ah. Oh. Dusky Bridge. It's burning down. What the heck happened? What are you doing here? Ah. Huh? What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry. It's Laurice. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry. It's too dangerous, Nick. Wait. It must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Uh-oh. Did we weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge plank snapped and gave way, and I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me. A final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. Okay, so right now we can't get to Maya. Pearls is missing. Miss Elise is dead. And now Nick is probably in the middle of Eagle River. What is going on? But I guess we'll have to figure that out in the second part of the investigation. And I have no clue what to think right now, other than where's Pearls? Who's the killer? How does this Iris, who's connected to Delilah, somehow connected? I have a theory it's through the channeling. Especially since Delilah somewhat has like two personalities. And now Nick might be dead, or close to dead. Although this does give a reason as to why Nick was looking at Mia's old case files and Turnabout beginnings. But yeah, this is just fascinating to me. And I guess we'll figure more out next time. I'll see you guys later. Bye!